Hello, Aries. Welcome back, everybody. Today we're going to be doing a weekend outlook reading. Today's Friday, so starting tonight and into the weekend, let's take a look at what we have. Before I do anything else, though, I think I want to light a little bit of sage. Let's see. Little bit of sage, just a little bit. Okay. Angels, spirit guides, ancestors, celestial beings, please guide this tarot reading for what the Aries collective needs to hear for this weekend, please. What does the Aries collective need to hear about this weekend? It's almost spring, everybody. I'm so excited. It would be nice to get rid of some snow. I mean, I like snow, but I think I've had enough snow. It's time to move on from the snow. Okay. If this reading tickles your fancy, or you just like my style or my stupid jokes and stuff like that, feel free to subscribe. If not, thanks for coming by and seeing what I have. This reading will not be for everyone. It will be applicable to some, but maybe not all the Aries collective. So please consider that. This one came out. This one is definitely the one we're going to use, the wise one. All right, what else? What other cards have we here? We have the Five of Wands. We have the Ace of Swords. What else? We have the Queen of Pentacles. We have the Six of Swords. Oh, this one came flying out. The King of Cups. Ooh, I always like to see my King of Cups. He's always good. I like to see him come out in a reading. I hope you can see these cards at the bottom. I'm pretty sure the camera picks them up. So let's go ahead and make this a 9-card spread. I haven't done one of those in a while. Two of Swords. That's one of my favorite cards. It just comes out and comes out and comes out all the time. And this card wants to come out, the Knight of Swords. Okay, what else? One more card, please. One more card for this. There we go. Oh, this is a beauty, too. The Two of Cups. Good stuff, good stuff, good stuff. Let's see. What have we got? What have we got going on here? Okay. We have at the very center of this 9-card draw is the Queen of Pentacles. Now, I believe that this is going to be your energy this weekend, Aries. Normally, you would come out as the Queen of Wands, but I think what you're looking for this weekend is not just a good time, but you're looking for security. I think security has been on your mind lately, as far as security within a relationship or within, whatever it is that you're involved with on a personal level. Security has been something that you've been really looking for. And I think as time goes on, you're going to find that what you want will come your way. It might just take a little bit of time, because Pentacles is earth energy and it can be a little bit slow. It takes a little longer, but when it comes in, it's good. So I'm gonna say that's your energy. Five of Wands. You got a couple birds here fussing up, fuming. You might have a little bit of sparring, whether it's mental. Well, I mean, I'm sure it's mental. I mean, nobody's going to be sparring each other. A lot of the other decks show this Five of Wands as a battle type thing, but it's not necessarily a battle. It could just be a discussion about certain things, maybe a disagreement that you can probably smooth over. It's nothing too serious. All right, the Wise One. I'm pretty sure that this deck calls the Wise One is probably the Hierophant. I think as we saw right here with this Queen of Pentacles, you are interested in security. And this Wise One is a card of security. The Wise One is serious. The Wise One is mature. I think that's going to be something that you're going to be really looking at this weekend is your security and wanting to move in a direction of more security. Okay. All right, Ace of Swords. When you see this with the Five of Wands, that makes for an interesting combination because it seems to me like whatever you guys are going to be talking about in this here, Five of Wands thing, or, you know, sparring about or whatever, there's going to be a lot of truth coming out. Okay, there will be some truth. People are going to be speaking their truth. And it could open up a new start, a new gateway, a new beginning for something, for a relationship or for whatever it is that you're thinking about. But there's going to be an exchange of truth, I believe, this weekend. I see another, there's a couple more swords here. Actually, there's three more. So there's going to be a lot of communication going back and forth this weekend. A lot of talking, maybe a little bit of a little minor spar. But there will be truth spoken with this Ace of Swords. You're going to be going forward with more clarity, I think, than you have in the past after this weekend. I think all of this really is going to be for an improvement, because with the Six of Swords, we have you moving from rough waters into calm waters. The Six of Swords means that you're leaving something that was difficult behind and you're moving towards something that is more peaceful. Okay, something that is more smooth sailing, so to speak. The King of Cups is a masculine energy, and this could be quite literally a masculine energy in your life over this weekend. It could be someone coming in with love on their mind. It could be, this could represent your partner, your person that you're involved with. Again, and of any gender, but with a masculine energy. This is a very emotional king, but he keeps his feelings under control. He's very, very much in control of his feelings, but he feels things very deeply, and he speaks from his heart. When he speaks from his heart, and he speaks truthfully. Okay, with all these swords, these air sign cards, I'm wondering if you don't have an air sign in your life. Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. It's very possible because there's an awful lot of swords on here. So I'm thinking air signs. All right. The Knight of Swords. Knight of Swords brings in an offer. Perhaps after all this dishonest discussion and everything else that's going on, maybe with this King of Cups individual, I think your king, and we've had this before in another reading, and it's interesting that the King of Cups came up this time, but we got the Knight of Swords right in the next row. The Knight of Swords is not he's not exactly up at your king level, but the Knight of Swords is probably one of the most straight to the point, honest type energies. Okay, sometimes he can be have a little bit of a biting tongue, not deliberately, but because there's so much honesty coming through, there could be a little bit of that feeling of, maybe I hurt somebody's feelings or whatever. But for me, it's better just to hear the truth, right? Just tell me the truth. Okay, we've got a couple twos here. All right. Two cards in one. Two of Swords and Two of Cups. The Two of Cups is a wonderful card, and I love it because it is the card of a couple, of two people coming together in a strong friendship or a love or a joining of two people. You can see, this picture is just a perfect description of what the card means. That's this two. This two, I call this is a heavily loaded card right here. It's got a lot going on. All right. In this particular one, wow. Wow. I need a moment. Just a moment. In this particular one, we see a situation so plainly illustrated here. We've got what looks like a feminine energy with no face. Okay, there's no face. And in her right hand, she's got a mask. In the left hand, she's got a different one. It makes me think she's interchanging the masks, okay? And she's got the traditional crossed swords going down, down by her knees. This is often my card, and I get it a lot when I'm reading about people who are balancing two different things and unable to make up their mind or come to a resolution about which way they definitely are going to go. Sometimes it can be someone who, like illustrated here, the masks are off, so she can't see anything. She refuses to see it. But when she's ready, she will put on whichever mask she needs to put on to present herself to whatever it is part of the world she needs to present herself to. When she's finished with that, she puts that one away and dons the other mask. This is indicative of someone who is capable of being a people pleaser in the way that they tell one person what they want to hear, and then they'll tell the next person what they want to hear, even if it runs contrary to what the other person wanted. You see what I'm saying? As long as the two don't cross over, they're fine. But I think we've all known certain people like that, you find out later on that they said something about you. It's like, well, that's not true. Why would they say that? That's because they were talking to, John Doe, who wanted to hear that. John Doe wanted to hear that information about you, so they figured they would fill John Doe in on it. That's what this card reminds me of. Okay, not only does this person not make decision, this person is also wearing two different masks and maybe even living two different lives. I would warn you to pay attention to that. I'm not saying, be scared. It's not really, that creepy. It's not that bad of a card, but this, with her with the masks like that, anytime you see masks, someone is wearing a false mask and probably changing them back and forth, given that there is two of them in this card. Alrighty, you're going to have a lot of swords energy at play, a lot of mental, a lot of thinking, a lot of perhaps intellectual chat, intellectual talking that could get a little bit, a little bit challenging, a little bit testy. I mean, usually this Five of Wands is just a sparring thing. It's not like a big horrific fight or anything, but you might end up with some deep thinking that turns into a bit of a challenging discussion. Okay, I think in the end, the wise one is going to help you to make the right decisions and for you to land wherever you need to land once all of this smoke clears. All right, you do have this very loving masculine energy. So the person that's you're going to be with around this weekend, it is a very good, loving type of person. They do have a great deal of feelings for you. They don't always show them, but they're definitely there. Okay, they're definitely there. I think this person, this King of Cups person, because of the amount of swords here, is going to be someone who picks and chooses their words carefully and is very cautious about how they say things. Because if there's something on their mind, or maybe there's something on your mind that needs to be hashed over or discussed, they're going to bring it to you with love. They're going to bring it to you in a way that isn't really offensive, but you might think, okay, well, all right. That seems a little bit challenging to me, but Aries, so we're never always up for a challenge. We don't back down from challenges, but maybe this time you should. Maybe this time you should just keep it to sparring and just, let your person talk. See what happens. You are in this awesome Queen of Pentacles energy right here, okay? She's a wonderful person. She's fabulous. She's a mother. She's a housekeeper, a homemaker. She's a businesswoman. She is nurturing, she's caring, she's loving, and more than anything else, she wants to see the people she loves to be taken care of, okay? And that's kind of the tone that you're going to be setting, rather than anything, of a negative nature with all of this air energy that I'm seeing here, okay? the two cards I would be paying attention to very closely would be these two. Just keep an eye out that there could be a Knight of Swords, which is a very intellectual, very well-spoken person who often brings painful truths out. They're not afraid of painful truth, not at all. And this person is not saying necessarily this person, but there is some person that you will be dealing with this weekend who is wearing a false mask or changing one mask off and going, to one person and going, wearing another mask to go somewhere else. Duality. That's what the twos are about, duality. And this one here is definitely about duality. Okay, I don't want to make this a real long reading, but I do want to go ahead and I want to pull an oracle card. And I always go back to these because I just love them. These energy cards, energy oracle. Let's see what we got here. Now I'm going to close the reading so it doesn't get too long-winded. Because I can go on and on, folks. Okay, Spirit says pick one. Only one. What's the card that we need to see here, please? Spirit? One. Just one. This one right here. Okay. Perfect. Perfect. Just perfect. The thing you need to remember, your watchword for this weekend, Aries, is the angel of balance. Okay, put this little angel on your shoulder as you head out for the weekend. And remember that no matter how much swords energy comes at me, no matter how many truths are presented to me, no matter how, there could be some verbal sparring going on, I'm going to stay balanced. Which means I'm going to make wise decisions. I'm going to think before I speak. And I'm not going to automatically take anything that is said in a negative way. Just think temperance, okay? The angel of balance. Think temperance, because this is kind of like what that card is, really. Balance both your cups. Keep both your cups in motion and keep them balanced, Aries. Okay? This is your weekend overlook. I'm glad you could stop by, and I will be back again very soon. Thank you.